Hello everyone. As you can see, I am in my kitchen at home, and kitchen is my favorite place, where I also get a lot of ideas. And one of them was recently how to present such an abstract thing like a business social strategy using gadgets or things that are physical and are in the kitchen, to make it very clear what social strategy in our daily life represents. And I came up with an idea and I would like to share it with you. Look, I have a glass here, and I happen to have golf balls in my kitchen, which I'm going to put into this glass. And if you didn't count, there are exactly 25 of those balls in this glass right now. So the question that I would like to ask you is this glass full right now? You know, some will say it is not, some will say it's full of golf balls. I say there's still plenty of space, plenty of room in this glass, and therefore we can put something else in there. What about Smarties, which I also happen to have in my kitchen, but I had to hide them because of my little daughter. So next question again, is this glass full or not? Yes, of course, there's still plenty of room which can fit more things inside. So I have something else. I have rice. So I'll put right now I'll put some rice in there. Should I do it? Okay. So again, see, the question is this glass full? You will say no, some will say yes, and I say there is still room, for example, for a fluid, but I could put water in there, but I think more appropriate for my experiment is beer. So I get one from the refrigerator, and what I'm going to do now is I'm going to open a beer and put the beer into this glass. And now you are probably at this moment of this presentation where you ask yourself, what is this guy doing in the kitchen? So now the question, can you think what this glass stands for, what it represents? Any ideas? I can give you a little hint. It says 8 hours. So probably right now you came up with this glass stands for. This glass stands for a day of work. This glass represents a day of work, and then if it does, what do the balls stand for? The balls stand for work that you are going to do, you are going to perform during this day. What about the colorful Smarties I put a second into this glass? The Smarties represent information, like documents, for example, that you need to perform your work during that day. Next thing, the rice. What is the rice? What does the rice stand for? The rice stands for communication. So you're going to write some emails, you're going to make some phone calls, you're going to go to some meetings, talk to people. That's That's the communication around the information, and this again around the work you need to do in order to perform your actual work. And this class fits. This class represents the time span of 8 hours, and look how much work and how much communication, how much information it fits if you put it in the right order into this class. So in order to show you how most of the companies today work, I have two other classes prepared, which are exactly the same. And I already pre-filled this glass with exactly the same amount of rice and exactly the same amount of Smarties. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to fill this glass with work. I have 25 balls here again, and now I'm starting to fill the other glass with work. And you can probably think what will happen already. So, as you can see, I am almost full. Here, maybe one fits, okay? So see, do you know what this is? This is the work that got not done this day. Why? Because most of the companies nowadays have a separate system for communication, a separate system for storing information like documents and so on, and a separate system to manage work. And every time coordinating and jumping between those systems consumes a lot of time. Therefore, you see here very plastically that a lot of work is missing because of this system of work, because of this ecosystem of storing information inside of companies. And this little metaphor, this little experiment in my kitchen shall bring it to you very near what the problem actually is of today's working environments. And during my presentation back at the computer, I will show you several slides and also a demo, which will show you how you can organize work and information and communication so a lot of it fits into your day. And right now you're probably asking yourself, why did I put beer, or what does the beer stand for in this glass? And yeah, the beer stands for fun and success. So the fun and success factor during your workday should be inside of your working day. So then you are more satisfied with your work life and you perform better. So I do not encourage you, of course, to drink beer during work. This is not acceptable. But in this kitchen environment and this metaphor that I just presented to you, beer stands for fun and success. So let's now get back to the slides and see how this gets into SharePoint.